So this one I've done in a very similar way. This one is called Rose Bay. It's actually Rose Bay Willow Herb. Again, it's single thick cardstock cover with canvas on the spine. I've used a double layer. This is sari silk and chiffon ribbon. I couldn't decide which one I wanted, so I've used both for that one. Again, it's 4.5 by 8.5 and I think around 64 pages. So on this one I've got a little faux ticket there, which is basically there to cover up the legs of the brads there. We've got a pocket here. This is an envelope from 1954 and I've just popped a bit of lace on there. There's a pocket on this side with a little bit of collage and an old photograph from 1929, and this is from 1922. And then I've got book page. This pocket is a double pocket, so there's an envelope in here from not sure where that's from. It's in New Zealand. It's from New Zealand and coming to obviously the UK. I don't know the date of that. And that's just a little tiny journal card, just to pick up the colours here and here. And in this pocket, which is piano roll paper, we've got a 1920s magazine page. Again, I put little bits of collage here and there with Tracy Fox labels. This is a fabric pocket with a tag. I haven't put the dangles on this one yet. There will be some little charms in this one. This is a page from Tailor-Made Journals, a wallpaper page, and this is Tracy Fox printed on the back. A bit of stenciling in this one. Various bits of fabric. This is vintage ledger. This is, you can see, is very old lace. This is from a collar, an Edwardian collar. And there's a postcard in there, chosen mainly because of the colours. That could be 1911. It's hard for me to read that. And that's probably even harder to read. We have had 1 week in Germany and tomorrow start off again for the Black Forest. So that's come from Germany. This is quite a tight fit in this pocket, but it will go in. This I quite liked. Just tore that out of a really old book that I've got. I don't know if this is rude in the UK or America, but if you don't like that, you can just put a bit of paper over it. I've done some of these. These are little tuck spots. I haven't put anything in them, but they are little tuck spots. I've got a bit of ribbon up there on a children's book page. That will have a dangle. This is a really old envelope, 1938, and it's come from USA, from the United States of America. They're 2 cents and 3 cent stamps. And it's come to the Inspector of Income Tax here in Cardiff in the UK. And then on this side, this is the top of the envelope, so I've attached some fabric to make a fabric flip. And this side, I haven't glued this down yet, but I will glue this down because I decided I did like it. This is from an old post office book. It's property of the Postmaster General. Keep this book in a safe place. Its loss may cause you trouble. This is another magazine page in this pocket. Fussy cutting here. This is some more of that vintage collar. On this page, this is another scrap of old paper, from an old document, and it's the 8th of July. I think it's 1899, but I'm not 100% over that, and that's just a Mrs. Cog image there. And this envelope I've glued as a flip out, and there's a library card in there and another bit of collage, and I've just popped the paper clip on just to make sure that that card stays in place. The centre is a Stamperia image that I particularly liked and just thought I'd use in this journal. I liked the roses, and we've got roses on the front. This is a glassine bag that I've collaged, and there's a tag in the back and a little tag with a bit of lace on the top actually in the bag. The paper's old and quite grubby, but I liked the way it looked. I liked the writing showing at the bottom here, so I've put a little tab on the side of this one. More fussy cutting. This little tuck spot, and there's an old ticket and some wine label. This is from an old vintage birthday card, well, not a birthday card, an anniversary card, but the front had been sort of spoiled because somebody had stuck something on it. So I've cut this up, this card up, and have used it in various places. This was the inside of it, who it was from. This is also from the inside, and I've used that as a tuck for a tag, a bit more of that vintage collar. This side we've got another tuck spot, and I realised that I hadn't got a flower fairy in this journal, and I'm not sure I had one in the last one, but this one I decided needed one, so that's a little flower fairy there. This again flips up, and I've just paper clipped a postcard in there. I can't read that one. I think it might be in French, which is probably why I can't read it. And there's no date, but that's quite old. This is also a little tuck spot, and this is from an old post office book. Got a little bit of sari silk and a dangle there. It's the ledger. More stenciling. This is the back of that. This is the Tracy Fox print and tailor-made journals. Some more collar there. This is also the bit that I could rescue from the front of that anniversary card, and in there there's a 1949 document, probably from a solicitor. That's somebody's estate. Little tuck here, and the back of that envelope I put another photograph from the 1920s, and again in this one you've got a little collage on the back there and some embroidery. So that's that one. As you saw, I've just got one or two things to add to finish that off, and these will be in the shop at some point. Thank you.